Hi there all, it's Travels and More with Jason. How are you all? Now this is another video, obviously, and yeah. So this one is a follow on from the ups and downs. This is one if I had a chair properly in the hotel room, I would have actually done this in Thailand, but I didn't. So here we are. So, cat's knocking me. It's quite cold at the moment. So this is about where you can find toys, aka vintage / bit modern, in Thailand. Now a lot of people, well, in Bangkok mainly. Obviously, I did Bangkok and I did do Pattaya. Didn't find much there at all, but there was some, but they're not on the list. This is mainly Bangkok. Now, there's probably other places you can find vintage toys in Bangkok. I have not found them yet. So, I would say, if you know anywhere else that's not on this list, and it's not going to be, it's going to be from, there's 10 places that I have found so far. And it's not in no order what's worse and what's the best. You never know, I might do it the worst and the best, but who knows, So yeah, so before we start on this list, and I will be putting the little clips of each one, I will be in this. So, before we do it, let's get on to the little message. Do I need to say any more? And yeah. And join Patreon or membership, then you get to watch my stuff ahead of time. But that's it. I'm not gonna, you know what you got to do. So, it will help me out greatly, and I would appreciate it a lot. So, right, on to that. Let's get on to this. Now, I think I may do from the best to worst place. Now, really, I have got to look at. I have a list, by the way. Yes, efficient, ain't I? Started in Thailand, finished at the 9. So, yeah. Right, so, number 10. So, we're going to go from 10 to 1. And yes, we are going to do from the worst to the best. Yes, we are. I have decided. So be it, I say. So, number 10 place. Pardon me again. As I got coffee, Oh, sorry about that. So it got me number 10 place. It's a close one between two places, but I'm putting this in 10 place, so it was literally just a shop. That's what I mean. There's technically 2. Because, well, actually, there's 3 really. So, yeah. So, I'm putting in 10 place for Fortune Town. And that is basically, you go down to level 1, or basement, but pretty soon it's level 1. And you carry on going one way and you find the toy area. It's one big shop. And that's all. I mean, it was nice, but I will say this is number 10 place. I am. I mean, there was Matchbox cars there, the corgi. No, there weren't no corgis. There was some modern stuff in there, some posters. So it was still a nice bit. So it's worth going to. And if you want to go, Fortune Town is there as well. So, Fortune Town. The mall's there as well, so you can have a little wander. You may pick up some stuff. Who knows? So there. So, now I just realised something. I haven't done something. Right, so, you can probably notice what I just put on. The light. So, yeah. So, one in Fortune Town. Not too bad. Still worth going to. But I'm going to put in number 10. Now, and there will be a little clip right there. Now, number 9 place, like I said to you, this is a close one between 10 and 9, is JJ Mall. Again, it's only one shop, and it's the Japanese charity shop. It's called I can't say the name, so I'm going to spell it for you. Mono. I think there's some other bit to it, but yeah, I didn't write it down. Silly me. But yeah, you saw it. It's even on the thing. So yeah. But it's literally just one shop there. So. But it is a good one. So again, don't write it off. Because I picked up some good stuff there. I did. And yeah. They had Star Wars there. They had a lot of anime. They had cars. They had matchboxes. What's the same as cars anyway? And so on. So it's really worth going to have a look in there. Hello, Fifi. You good? So yeah. So that's number 9 place. So number 8. Funny thing is, I've been put JJ Moore's number 9. How funny is that? Number 9. No, number 9. Number 8. PlayStation. You know, okay. Now, this is actually quite far out. So really, I should have put this as number 10. But I'm not, because it was quite a good shot. But it is a little bit out. And that is Uncle Yang's model shop. Now, if you're after models, it's well worth going there. Now, he hasn't just got models, but it's 93% full models, maybe 90%. And then there's 5% Masters of the Universe, and a bit of G.I. Joe, modern, and some anime figures. So, like, basically 10% is other stuff. And it is worth going to. I actually really enjoyed going to his shop and seeing some British brands in there that was back in my day in my local toy shop. And it was all the way in Thailand. So it was great seeing that, and it's worth going. That's why it's going to be number 8, really. Because it was a good shop. And like I said to you, I put it in 8th place. Amazing. Now, so yeah, I mean, yeah, 7th place. It's hard doing it in your hard work. Now, it's a charity shop again. There's lots of them, so really 7, it's a iffy. It should have really been 10. I mean, a lot of things should have been 10, but, you know, can't all get in the 10th place, can we? So, yeah, 7th place will be the Treasure Factory shops. Now, I think there's 4 or 5 of them. I managed to do 3. Yeah, I did 3. And I didn't do the 4th. Yes, I do believe there's just 4. I missed out 1. And you can find some stuff there. Anime figures, some models. It's a charity shop that imports from Japan, I believe. And you will also find not just toys. You will find clothing, you'll find trainers, you find other things. So it's actually worth having those. I mean, also find golf clubs. I want a pair of golf clubs. No, I don't. But yeah, so that's 7th place. It is. It's a shame I don't have one of them things where it goes there. So I go like this or I go like that. So yeah. So I'm now getting into the good stuff. So 6th place. Because it's still worth going. But and I'm going to butcher it, the name. I'm not even going to say the first name. Sangrang. See, I said I wasn't, but I'd still do. Sangrang Train Night Market. Now, quite easy, get there by the BTS. It's about an hour journey. But you can have fun there, you can have a nose range. Now, if you love vintage cars and motorbikes and vintage anything, you will find it there on show that you can have a look at. I mean, totally gorgeous, really was. And yeah, I mean, quite amazing what I saw there on the vintage side. Now, toys wise. Now, if you're after cuddly toys, yeah, about 3 full shops. And I do mean full shops of cuddly toys. It's like where the cuddly toys go to die, sort of thing. It's like Ramo. And I do mean Ramo. You've got to look. You have. There's 2 good shops there that has got a little mix of stuff, and you will find bits and pieces all over the night market. And what's good about it now is you can also get something to eat, because after you've done a bit of shopping or hunting for toys, you can go and get yourself some dinner or drink, because there's bars there. I didn't stop. I gotta admit, I don't think I've stopped once so far, and I've been there, 3 times. And yeah, I don't think each time I've been there, I've just been a bit too knackered. So yeah. So that is number 6 spot. So 6, 5. Now, the 5th place. It's getting, we are getting down to what I call the good stuff. Is the Bonsu Junction Mall. Now, this is a good one because it's literally next door to the JJ Mall and also Chip Mix Mall. So literally, it's like that. So it's really good to go. And I would say start at this mall, then go over to JJ. Then when you come out of JJ, go to Chinook. Really good. Shut up, Billy. Now, ground floor, you will find bits and pieces of toys all over the place. There's one booth that is crammed of vintage toys. Worth having a nose. But he's only there 2 or 3 days a week, and I think it's mainly weekends. I think he's really there on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah. So you have a nose. You go inside of the mall, because this stuff is outside. Then you go inside, ground floor, couple of bits. Then basically go up the 2nd floor. Again, when you're having a walk around, you will find some bits. But once you hit the 3rd and 4th floor, if I remember rightly, you will find vintage toys all over the place. Sometimes not a lot, sometimes you'll find quite a lot of them. Now again, there's one good shop, and I'm sure it's on the 4th floor. Again, it's that Japanese charity shop, the MONO shop. It's annoying me, I can't remember the second name. It really is. And again, you will find lots of anime stuff. Now that one was more 90s upwards. Now there probably was some 80s stuff, but not a lot. But it was still a lot of toys there, and I do mean it was a big shop on that floor. So yeah, it's really good. That's why this is in 6th place. So yeah, it's really worth going. Then if you're hungry, you go to the 5th or 6th floor. They have got a food court there. So you can go and get yourself something to eat. Or you go back down to ground, go outside, there's food there as well. So really good. So yeah. So number, I'm losing myself. Fourth? Number 4th place will be Mason's Japanese Toy Shop. Now, it's one big shop, 2 floors, and yeah, it is well worth going. Now, I will give this 80% modern anime figures, and so if you're collecting anime, you will find it there. Yeah, and he's cheap. He's very reasonable, and I do mean very reasonable. If I was doing prices, he would be number 1 on my list, because he was so reasonable that I could spend a fortune with him. Sadly, this time there wasn't a lot for me because I wasn't really buying anime figures this time. No room for them and limited showcase space. So yeah. So what we are left with now, 3. We are. Now 3 are really good shops. And some of them they're not just shops, they're malls. So before we carry on that, we carry on with the Japanese shop. Now you get in there and you will find if you got a pack, you gotta give them the pack. They give you a little number. Oh, it's safe as houses, don't worry about it. I've done it all the time now. You don't have to worry. And you have a nose. You'll find models there. And yeah, you will find stuff that old. I mean, basically on like the Robotech side, Power Ranger side, because it wasn't Power Rangers before and Robotech before. It was actually a Japanese names before them. For America side, they use their brands, and you will find some there. So it is really worth going and having a nose. Really is. Now we're going to the third place now. Now this is hard to choose between 1 to 3. These 3 are the cream. They really are. And some people may disagree with me about this, but I am going to put number 3rd place, Chicken Chip Mixed Mall. Now, the whole 2nd floor and a bit, yeah, it is literally the whole 2nd floor nearly, with a bit here scattered about, but it's quite not enough whole 2nd floor, but it is quite a lot for toys. Some old, some modern, but lots and lots and lots of toys. And not just toys. You will find electronic games, the stuff we had as the 80s, stuff we had as a kid in the 80s, and so on. So it is a good place. And again, like I said, if you go on a weekday, it's going to be half empty. But one bad thing about that, some of the booths may not be open. Most of them will be, but some of them won't be. So if you go on a Saturday or a Sunday, you have got the weekend market there, so it will be crammed. So pick your fancy, basically. Now I have picked some good stuff out at the Tunic Mix Mall. I have found Finch's Star Wars figures there. My brother had bought some Pokemon games there before. Okay, 1. So yeah, it is real treasure trove. And I tell you something, each time you go, you will see new stuff. Because you haven't spotted it. I mean, it ain't new there, it ain't new, but it's new to you because there's so much there, your eyes will be overwhelmed. You really will be. So yeah. Number 2 place. Now, there's some people are going to disagree with me about this. And I'm going to put number 2 place, Mega Plaza. Now, people will be screaming and saying, no, that should be number 1 place. No, it's not. It's number 2 place. Yes, it's 6 floors, near enough full of toys. The last 2 floors is like half camera, half a food court, and something like that. So literally, I think it's near enough 4.5 floors full of toys. Again, it's a mix, and also fake Lego. And if you like me, I don't care. If it looks good, I'm buying it at half the price, if less. And so yeah, so it's really worth going and having a nose. You will find some gems. You also find on the 5th floor, I'm sure it's the 5th floor, when you get display units and shelving stands and stuff like that for your collection. I mean, technically, if I was living in Thailand, I can get rid of all that and buy some proper display cabinets for for less than half the price. But I don't live in Thailand. I live here, and I think one of them cabinets over here probably cost me about 5. I don't mean 500 either. I'm talking about 5 grand. Probably. But I won't be surprised. I looked down and I was like, yeah, I'd love to have them here, but no. So yeah, Mega Plaza is in 2nd place. Now, number 1 spot, and I only found it this time. It wasn't for a Facebook chat, and somebody else asked, where can you find Fincher toys? And somebody put in the chat, try this night market. It's only on Saturdays each week, and on a Saturday. Now, I don't know if it's on a Friday as well, because I asked one of the guys there, he said he works Fridays and Saturdays there. So, I didn't go back on a Friday to have a nose, because I was busy. But, you never know, it may be there on the Fridays as well. Maybe on a smaller scale. So, yeah. And that is I'm definitely going to cock this name up well and truly. Kun Long Tong. And the nickname for it is the Flashlight Night Market. And it's literally, you come out of Wat Mungon. I think you come out of exit 3. And it's a 10 minutes walk from there. Simple. Really simple. And it's a straight line. If you come out of a different station, or if number 3 is not the one, and it's doing like a wiggly line and all that, you're at the wrong station. I mean, you're on the wrong exit. But I'm pretty certain it's number 3. And it's near enough it is like Chinatown. Well, it is Chinatown, but it's the right exit for Chinatown. And it's a 10 minutes walk. So yeah, and I tell you something, I was blown away. I didn't expect it to be that brilliant. I thought there might be a bit here, a bit there. I walked the 10 minutes. I got round to, I saw people on the floor, on the street, before I actually got to it. Selling that it's all, a lot of it is second hand. Actually, most of it is second hand. Apart from some t-shirts. And yeah, I mean, I saw stuff that is so rare over here that was on display at this night market. I saw Robotech stuff, boxed. I saw Finch's Star Wars, boxed. Carded Finch's Star Wars figures. Loose Finch's Star Wars figures. I saw models. I saw Power of the Force. I saw anime figures. I saw lots and lots of stuff, including Matchbox toys and Hot Wheels and Furbies. I know. Furbies. Now, what I didn't realise, my brother actually wanted to get one, but I miss that. And yeah, it is well worth doing. And I did do a live, so if you want to go and see what it's like, go and watch my live. And you also see I have recorded 2 episodes of being there as well. So technically, so that's 3 that you can see what it's like. And you will be surprised. And again, there will be a little snippet right over here, what it's like. So yeah, up that. And again, because it's a night market, there is food there. And I'll tell you something, the best part about it is cheap. Now, I didn't have any real food, if you know what I mean. I had 2 waffles because they was bloody gorgeous and made there in them. And yeah, I mean, I was filming by myself, so it was nice to have something you can written, you know. So yeah, so that's the #1 spot. And yeah, I do believe if I had a spare 50,000 Thai baht, I'll be broke. But I'll be bringing home some really good stuff. Sadly, didn't have the money. And 2, I didn't have the suitcase space anyway. So, yeah. So, that is the 10 best from best to worst or worst to best. Worst to best. And you will find what's the good ones. Now, make your own mind up. That's how I feel. Now, then, like I said, there could be other places that sell vintage toys and anime figures that I have not found yet. But if you know of any more, comment in the comment section. So next time I'm in Bangkok, I will go and have a look and explore. That's all I can do. Yeah, because when you go on Google, you don't always find stuff. So yeah, and sometimes it brings up other things. Now I'm going to do a bonus. Alright, I'm going to do some bonuses actually. Now, in most of the malls, the big ones, now I don't mean like Terminal 21 or yeah, I think Saham might count that one. You find there's a shopping mall called You find there's a shop called Century or Central. Now, normally it's like each floor. Now, they always have a good toy section. They do. Now, reasonable. But obviously, it's all modern. And it will be Lego and so on. Now, another good one. Now, they're limited. There is still Toys R Us over there. Again, I'll tell you straight away, you won't find Star Wars. If you do, I'll be surprised. But you will find things there that you might be interested. Basically, there's that Japanese line that I can't think of what it's called now. It's like dinosaurs, but it's been going since the 80s. And yeah, it's there. So yeah, so they're the 2 bonuses that you can find. And then you just type in the search, Toys R Us, Bangkok, and they'll come up where they are. And same as Century or Central, and you will find. So, my friends, that is it. I'm going to go because I'm done. And I'll see you again very soon. And yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and let me know in the comments if you've been to Thailand yourself, if you know anywhere else in Thailand, in Bangkok mainly, or because we are going back to Pattaya or Pattaya, of any toy shops there that may sell, obviously, vintage toys and toys. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm going, and I'll see you all later. Bye, my friends, and keep on collecting, and, keep smiling. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later, my friends. Bye.